Hello, Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So today's date, it is the 16th of December 2024. So I'm doing this video at about 11:54 a.m. close to about 12 p.m. in the afternoon. So just a heads up first, I'll be doing a members only webinar on the 19th Thursday, on the 19th of December, this coming Thursday at 7:30 p.m. So this is to actually cater, okay, to people who are unable to attend the SVI Connect Night, the gathering that was held on last week, 10th of December, okay, because you can't unable to attend. So, I will actually do up, the content again, okay, basically to share with you what I shared, okay, on the day itself. So once again, thank you to those who came for the SVI Connect Night. So let me share with you this picture in case you are not aware. So this was the gathering. So thank you so much once again for those who came. I know it is December period. Many are traveling. Okay, so those who can come, okay, who came, I really appreciate you took the time and effort to come. So there was about close to 50 people who attended this gathering. Okay, so in next year there will be more gathering. I mean, I hope that I will at least do 2 times a year. Okay, of course there'll be more webinars to come as well. So so this will be on the 19th of December, and I will do a Zoom webinar. So I will share with you the link on this latest video update. You should be able to find the video, the webinar link here. Okay, so the content will be roughly the same as what I did on the last week, the face-to-face gathering. So if you have already attended, okay, and you have not much question to ask me, then feel free to skip this webinar. But of course, if you want to have a refresh, a recap what was mentioned, okay, then feel free to join. But this is more catered to those who did not attend, and especially also to those who just joined the SVI, I think recently, okay, from the Black Friday deal, okay, previously, okay. Yeah, so if you have any question you want to ask me, whether be your how to enter, how to set up, how to exit, where to place your stop loss, and all this, basically more of a technical question, all right, feel free to attend this webinar. Okay, it'll be good for you. And of course, the outlook for 2025, as I mentioned, right, I'll be doing that, basically a recap what was mentioned during the face-to-face session. So let's head to today's discussion over there. So today, all right, so let's head back to last week. Okay, last week, what was discussed last week? Okay, last week wasn't a so good week for me, okay, because generally the market had a correction, even though you might not see it on the indices, the S&P and the Nasdaq. Okay, once again, on the last week, I actually sent out the presentation slide. So go ahead and download, okay, download this PDF file. Okay, it is here if you haven't downloaded it. And last Monday, okay, so I mentioned quite a few things, okay. So all this one exited, and Bitcoin, okay, yeah. So XBI, this is the biotech sector. So XBI, okay, unfortunately, okay, I was stopped out. Okay, I was stopped out. Okay, so last Monday I already mentioned that I already entered, so I was stopped out. So this was XBI. This is the biotech sector. Okay, initially I thought price could continue to go up, but after that came down. Okay, so by right, okay, if you did not enter on Monday, yeah, right, okay, you can see that actually price came down. Okay, most likely you should not enter because eventually price do come down. Okay, all right, but nevertheless, if you have entered, okay, you should have exited. Okay, it should hit your stop loss level. Okay, so I get exited, I get stopped out on this. Okay, and then Comcast I did not enter also because there was a news that came out that say that Comcast, I think they're going to lose, I think 10,000 customers or 100,000 customers based on competitive outlook of the market or such. So you can see that, after the news came out, okay, after the news came out, it immediately dropped about 10%. So by right, on Monday itself, okay, on a Monday, you should not have entered because price after open immediately just drop. Okay, so as I mentioned, typically I wait for about 30 to 1 hour to enter into the market. Okay, so you can see that price just we should not have entered. Okay, so the one that I entered was Form Factor. This is a semicon company, FORM, Form. So you can see that this is Form, price entered over there. Okay, so it was still consolidating, so I'm still holding on to Form Factor. Man U, I during the gathering, okay, I think I met one member. He said he's holding on to Man U. So Man U, if you still holding on to it, right? If you entered Man U, you should be still holding on to this position. Okay, just once again consolidating. This is for Man U. Okay, another one that I got stopped out was this OMAT. Okay, this is a utility company, ORA. Okay, ORA. Okay, OMAT. This is OMAT. Okay, on the Thursday, okay, it went up pretty nicely initially there. Then on Thursday, there was some fundamental news that came out. If you take a look at TradingView, right, you say that OMAT actually offer what secondary share offering now. Then ORIX, sell 3.7 million. Okay, and all this now. So all these things make it okay based on an event. This is based on an event, so we cannot predict these things to happen. So this news came out because of the secondary share offering, right? Price just gap down all the way. So this one I exited with I think it's a -2R. So gap down. Okay, I forget is it -1.5 or -2R. So I exited with a loss also. So not so good week for me for last week. So once again, I'm still holding on to Form, but on a good side, okay, energy and commodities, which I mentioned during the gathering session also, SBI Connect. I say crude oil and gold are nearing their seasonal low. So for me personally, right, okay, I entered into USO. This is the oil and gas ETF, So after that, I entered, from I think somewhere here, on this Wednesday, okay. This is more of a swing trade, okay. So I entered here, so price went up, okay. So still in profit for USO. For gold, I entered into gold, but this is more of a position trade, okay. All right, more of a position trade. So still holding on to it, okay. So generally for gold, the seasonality tends to go into January as well. So I'm holding on to gold as a more of a longer term trade. Okay, this is not a short term, a few days trade. Okay, so I'm still holding on to GLD and also USO as well. Even after that, there was some profit then pullback. Okay, all right. So we shall see how it goes. Okay, moving on. And for this coming week, right? Okay, just to let you know first. So last Monday Facebook Live, right? I say that there is a star reversal signal, right? There's a star reversal signal. You can see that price really actually took a breather. There was some correction. Okay, even for the Nasdaq cash as well. Okay, even though it went a little bit higher, but the overall the price action is not so great. You can see it especially in the RSP. This is the S&P 500 equal weight ETF, which means that every single stock is being given an equal weightage. Okay, so which means that this is the smaller and mid-cap company. There's more coverage on this lah. Okay, you can see that even though the S&P, okay, it seems like it is actually not going well, but the mid cap and small cap beneath the surface, okay, there is a correction. So don't be surprised, okay, if you enter some position and you get stopped out, because overall the market beneath the surface there is a correction. I think down for many all red. RSP can see that it is all red. There is a correction. Right now, the RSP, it is at a support level at the lower range of the CPR. And if you take a look at the IWM, this is the small cap ETF, Russell 2000 small cap. There is also a correction. Okay, a lot of these small and mid cap companies, smaller companies are having a correction. Okay, but the good news is, okay, there is a star reversal signal here, somewhere around here. Okay, so if you take a look at this, okay, there is a star reversal signal. Let me do green. So there is a star reversal signal showing on the IWM and also on the RSP as well. Okay, on the RSP as well. So this is the RSP as well. And if you remember what I said last week also, I typically said that, okay, mid of December, the market tends to be stronger heading into the Christmas and into the Santa Claus ready. So it is pretty much like the playbook. There was a correction over here until mid of December. Right now we are, okay, today it is 16th of December. We are actually entering into mid of December. Okay, based on seasonal data, we should be looking at a higher trending period, okay, after this downside move. But again, this is not guaranteed, but I prefer to look for long side instead of going for short, because if you actually take a look at the Twitter, social media and such now, okay, there were some people calling for some market crash in December just because the breath is not so strong. There was a correction coming down okay, recently, but I don't want to go against the trend yet. Okay, I think the market, okay, can continue to go higher towards the Santa Claus rally towards Christmas. Okay, but that's just my personal view, but I could be wrong. But once again, my view is gravitating more towards the bullish side. Once again, my view is more gravitating towards the bullish side, so I won't be shorting the market. Okay, so if you take a look at the ETF, okay, this is the ETF. So for this coming week, okay, so for this coming week, all right, it is from the 15th of December to 22nd of December, so covering 1 week. Okay, all right, so this is already filtered already. So from 15 to 22nd, so 19, 20, that's it. After that, it's 23rd already, so no more. Okay, this is the ETF for this coming week. Okay, and one thing to take note, you can also see that there is also certain things that you can infer from. You can see that this is GDX, Gold Miners, Junior, and all these Gold Miners, Boo. So okay, all right. So which means that typically, okay, judging from the data, you can infer that gold and the derivative, the Gold Miners, they are generally more bullish. So if you take a look at GDX, okay, it is still coming down. So if you really want to enter, wait for a bullish the wash and rinse setup to enter, but this is not my focus, because I already entered into GLD, so this is not my focus. But if you want to, you can take a look at GDX, okay, or even GLD as well. So this is for GDX, for the ETF, okay. And if you take a look, okay, previously, okay, like even silver miners as well, so all the gold and silver precious metal. So if you uncheck this to put all, so as I mentioned, right, the IWM, okay, this is the small cap. Even though this is not based on this week date, okay, you can see that the Russell 2000 typically from the 13th of December to 9th of January, for the past 16 years, 94% of the time it went up, which means out of the past 16 years, 15 years it went up during this period, 27 calendar days, average profit about 4%. So, if you want to keep it simple, don't want to choose any stocks, right? Okay, a simple way it is actually to just buy into the IWM, the Russell 2000, but of course, wait for the trigger to enter as well. Wait for the wash and rinse. You can see that this is the day on Friday, price closed lower than the previous day low. So the previous day low on the Thursday, the previous day low was 234.35. 234.35 over there. Okay, so let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can hit close above 234.35 and see whether the market can continue to go higher. Okay, once again, to keep things simple, you can even enter into the RSP also. Okay, as I mentioned, there is a potential wash and rinse. So once again, price closed lower than the previous day low. The previous day low was actually 182.80. 182.80. Okay. All right. So let's see whether this coming week price can continue to head higher. So can infer that the smaller to mid-cap company, they tend to be stronger during this period. Okay. To keep things simple, you want to choose into any stocks, then IWM or RSP will be something that you can consider. So if you want to select and pick into the individual stocks, right? Then the one that I have in mind, okay, in my watch list will be AFG. This is American Financial Group. Of course, you can see that this is under the financial sector, okay, AFG. So once again, you can see that there is a pullback area over there, all right? And you can see that, there is a potential wash and rinse trigger as well. This was the day on Tuesday, 10 December, price closed lower than the prior day low. Okay, so the prior day low, it is 141.22. Oops, not this one. 141.22 over there. Okay, all right, can see that previously price touched the wash line and then come back down again. So let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can stay above and close above 141.22. So this is AFG, American Financial Group. So if you take a look at the bullish stocks over there for this coming week, once again, I already filtered already, okay, 19/20th for this coming week. So if you take a look at AFG, American Financial Group over there, AFG, 20th December to 13th Feb for the past 15 years, 14 years, it went up during this period, okay, average profit about 6%. This is for AFG. Okay, another one that I am looking at is MTZ. This is Mastech. Mastech, it is under industrial, under the engineering and construction industry. So once again, it is in a nice uptrend, but price does close below the CPR right now. Okay, the CPR might be acting as a resistance level, but let's see whether price there is a wash and rinse. If price really does do a wash and rinse, then price will be above the CPR level again. So once again, this was a very strong sell-off on the 9th of December, okay, but price cannot go down lower, okay, and the wash and rinse, okay, this is the day on Monday, price closed lower than the previous day low. Previous day low, it is 139.32, okay, 139.32. Okay, and after that, for last week, price generally stay below the wash line. Okay, let's see whether this coming week price can continue to head higher and close above the wash line. So for Mastech MTZ, okay, over here, Mastech, 19 December to 1st Jan, for the past 16 years, 15 years, it went up during this period. Average profit about 7%. This is for Mastech. Okay, another one that I am looking for is SLGN. This is Silgan Holding. This is also an industrial sector, okay, under containers and packaging. Actually, in fact, a lot of these sectors, like for example, financial, industrial, even for materials sectors, their short-term breadth is at a relatively low already. Okay, so this is Silgan. So I think it's called Silgan, never mind. Okay, there is a potential wash and rinse also. So this is the day on Wednesday. Price closed lower than the previous day low, and price is supported at somewhere at the lower range of the CPR. Overall, it is in a uptrend. You can see that after that consolidate, go up again, then pull back again. So this is for Silgan. Then As I mentioned, this is the day where price closed lower than the previous day low. The previous day low, it is 55.04. 55.04. Okay, so let's see whether this coming week price can hit and close over the wash line at 55.04. This is for Silgan Holding SLG. And last but not least, okay, not an individual stock, but IYF. This is the financial sector ETF, or you can also use XLF as a proxy. It is the same because my data only have IYF, not XLF, but price action wise, it is essentially the same. Okay, so you can see that based on the ETF, IYF, financial sector, 19 December to 7 Jan for the past 15 years, 14 years, it went up about 3% average profit. So this is YIF. So financial sector is pretty strong this year overall in a very good uptrend. Okay. All right. And then you can see that, there is also a pullback for the financial sector. So on Friday, price closed lower than the previous day low. So the previous day low, it is 114.42. Okay. 114.42 over here. Okay, let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can close and stay above 114.42 or not. Okay, so in short, this week mid-December, based on historical data, the market tends to pick up and become stronger heading into the Christmas week Santa Claus rally. So once again, I'll be gravitating more towards the bullish side of things. If you want to keep things simple, you can just look for opportunity in the RSP or in the small cap like IWM ETF to keep things simple for you. If you want to pick individual stocks, okay, like the ones that I mentioned, okay, AFG, MTZ, SLGN, and IYF. Okay, so tonight there will be also a Facebook Live, okay, at 10:30 p.m. All right, at the MarketWise Asia Facebook page and also the YouTube channel as well. So for more other insights, okay, do tune in to tonight Facebook Live and YouTube live stream at 10:30 p.m. So with that, thank you so much, and I'll see you again. Bye bye.